Hi, Madbronco here. Behind me is today's load. The truck I'll be driving is a Volvo, and the load is 3 Volvo FH2012 trucks. We will be driving from Dover to Metz, so please join me and let's get trucking. Right, okay, thanks for joining me. As you can see, I'm in the truck already, getting ready to leave. And you will have seen today's truck and load in the intro. Pretty cool load. So today we're a truck hauling trucks. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this. I think we'll get the engine started. Check the mirrors. All looks good, no issues with the width or anything today. See, we've got a snazzy built-in sat-nav there on top of the dash, so we'll be using that. It's quite a nice afternoon actually, so it's quite nice, but I think we'll still put our lights on and we'll get going. It's pretty cool. I'm pulling out of my hometown of Dover today. We haven't got to drive very far for this first little bit down to the ferry, but that's okay. So we'll be in the truck for about 5 minutes, get to the ferry. Bit of a short weekend this weekend. Pulling out today, Sunday afternoon. Hopefully the traffic won't be, oh come on, open the gate. Hopefully the traffic won't be too bad, either here in Dover or when we get into France. That doesn't look too bad, does it? So I don't really need to look at the sat-nav for this first bit. I know exactly where the port is. So yeah, so like I say, a bit of a short weekend this week. Obviously finished my last load on Friday. Went to Goodwood, did my driving experience on Saturday. Obviously came home, and now I'm pulling out again Sunday afternoon. I think this is a pretty cool load today. If you've been with me before, you know I've kind of got a bit of a, not that I ever get to pull them, but I've got a bit of a love for car transporters. So I suppose this is the second best thing. A truck transporter, like I say, a truck pulling trucks. And it's quite cool because they're Volvo trucks. Look what truck we're driving. Oh, a Volvo. Right, what's this coach doing? Because I do need to get over here. I think we'll, he seems to drop back a little bit. We'll take advantage of that and get over to the right hand lane. I never really liked this road up along here. It always seems very narrow to me, especially in a truck. So here we are, down on the right is the port. So we get down into the port, find our ferry and head across the coast, head across the sea. Isn't exactly the easiest of junctions to get across either. It's quite busy at the moment with no traffic lights. Oh, there's a gap. Right, I think our ferry is over there. know we can go straight on. Oh, it's pretty busy, pretty full. So they want the trucks down to the right here, where the guy is. So like I say, that was pretty short-lived, first little part of the journey, but that's okay. Obviously we've got quite a way to drive once we get into France. Looks like they want us down here. So I'll call that a day while I get the truck parked up, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So I'll see you later. Bye. Right, okay, so we've made it to Calais. I'm back in the truck. Let's get the engine started and get out of this boat, get out onto the open road, do some driving. So far today we've driven about 10 minutes in Dover to get to the ferry. Obviously we spent the last couple of hours on this ferry. Had to put the clock forward an hour, so it's now pretty much dark. So the rest of this trip will obviously be through the evening, through the night, in the dark. Still got about 6 hours to go or so. First things first, we need to get out of the ferry port. And obviously I need to get my head into gear with which side of the road to drive on. I'm in a UK truck, so I'm on right hand drive truck, but we're obviously in France where they drive normally left hand drive cars. So we need to be on the right side of the road. So the first things first, let's get out of this ferry port. This is going to be interesting, I think, because we're up on a slope. We try and get up as far as we can. I think the trailer's still going to be on the slope. Oh, this is interesting. 4 lanes to get across without any traffic lights to help us, and having to start with the trailer on a slope. A bit of traffic. Right, let's clear that way. Get myself out in the road. Oh, it's okay that way as well. Let's go. Too bad to get out of there. So right, so let's get out of Calais, get out of this port area, get out onto the open road. Yeah, it's quite strange the way I've ended up on the continent already. And on the next trip I'll be driving a left-hand drive truck again. Just spent, obviously I come from the UK, so I'm used to right-hand drive trucks. There's quite a bit of traffic here. Hopefully it won't be so bad once we get out of this built-up area. But yeah, so and I've spent the last few months or so driving left-hand drive trucks out in America and Canada. I came back to the UK, well, for a break, see my family, etc. And the opportunity come up to drive some pretty interesting loads, special transport, heavy haulage, etc. So I thought I might as well take that while I'm back and get to drive right-hand drive trucks. and that has lasted about a week. Already I've headed out of the UK, and alright, tonight we're in a UK right hand drive truck, albeit in France. Obviously when I pick up my next load later in the week, I'll be picking up a left-hand drive truck. So yeah, that didn't last very long, driving right-hand drive trucks again. Obviously it's nice to be back in Europe, driving European cab-over style trucks. Don't get me wrong, I do like the American trucks. A little bit different to drive, obviously with the long bonnet out in front of you. Right, so I think we've kind of cleared the build-up area. Don't particularly like this road with these barriers so close either side. A bit narrow, isn't it? A little bit unforgiving. Luckily there's not too much traffic about. We're not going our way, there's a lot of traffic going into the port by the looks of it. So yeah, so like I say, we've got about 6 hours left on the journey tonight, down through France. So I will be looking to take a break. I have had a look at the map, found a potential service station. Looks like it's about halfway, so I'll be looking to stop there. Quite a bit of traffic going into the port. Right, I think we're pretty much getting out. Well, I thought we was out and now it's all built up again. I think we are getting pretty much on the outskirts of the built up area. We're hitting some countryside. Still got these barriers either side, which I don't really like. I don't think I'll be going crazy on the speed tonight. I mean, the load's not that heavy. Well, we haven't got any issues with the width or the length or anything, but it is, especially if you look at that front truck, the one you can just see there in the mirror, the way it's perched up like that, it is quite top heavy, this trailer. I'm not in any hurry anyway, I've got all night to get there, but you know, I'm not going to go crazy on the speed, I don't think. Just take it steady. Be glad when we get out of this section of road with these barriers so close. Oh, there will be somebody alongside me. Oh, he's backed off to let me out. That's very kind. Thanks, mate. Well, it looks like we're out into the countryside now. It's a pretty sharp old curve in the road, isn't it? Jesus. With traffic lights the other side. Nice. The road works. Suppose we should stop really the other way, but he says as something comes the other way. Quite a nice evening actually. Nice clear sky. You can see some, even see some stars up there. Yeah, there's quite a few stars up there. Look at that. Oh, come on. Here we go. Let's go. God, that is a bit snaky coming up ahead of us on the sat nav. Yeah, it's a shame we're driving at night, obviously through some nice French countryside. You can kind of see it, it's not that dark, like I say. Kind of a clear night. I must admit, I don't mind driving at night actually. Usually it's quieter anyway. It's quite straight here. Let's get a little bit of speed up. Take advantage of a bit of straight road for a few minutes. Start snaking again. Downhill, we'll take this a bit steady. Looks like we've got a left turn coming up. I'm sure the cars that are stuck behind us and trucks or whatever will be glad we're turning off. So anyway, hope everybody's alright today. To be honest with you, I can't remember whether I said that when I was in Dover or not now. Probably did. Like 5 hours ago. 6 hours ago. Still got something behind us, so I'm sure they weren't that happy that we turned left, if they turned left behind us. Oh blimey, it's snaky again. Alright buddy, give me a chance. God blimey. I think this is pretty much, if that's, yeah, that's the old toll station thing coming up, isn't it? And I know after the toll station we get on the motorway, so that's probably it for the country lanes for now. Right, we want the middle lane. As far as I know, certainly don't want the right lane, or else we'll be taking the thing down. Anyway, as far as I know, this is the lane we want. Prepaid. Let's go. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy having to try and squeeze through there with a wide load. That's where we're going, Metz. Let's head down onto the motorway. Get up to a decent cruising speed and hopefully stay at that speed for a little while. Right, a little bit of traffic on here by the looks of it. Can't be that much further now till we get to the service station. I know it's part way down this motorway. That's a decent cruising speed for us, I think about 50. Yeah, it's quite a bit of traffic for 10 o'clock at night. Hopefully there won't be too much traffic in the service station or too many trucks. Obviously a lot of truckers park up at night. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, look at that across there. I don't know what that is. Can't be that much further now to the service station, service area. I hope it's not too much further. I can do with a break, something to eat, go to the toilet. It's only trouble being a trucker, you know. A normal job, if you want to go to the toilet, you just go to the toilet. But when you're in a truck, it's not quite so easy to just, oh, I'll just go to the toilet. Oh no, I can't. I've doing 50 miles an hour down a motorway. There it is, there's a welcome site. Right, trucks. Wait a minute. Toilet. Looks like that's the toilet over there. So we'll go over here, shall we? Even though trucks should have been the other side. Oh well. That toilet? Oh yeah. Looks like we're going to have to just stop on the side here. Kind of gone the wrong way a little bit. Trouble is, if I go right down there, I'm not going to be able to come back, am I? Oh well. Hopefully if no other trucks come around here we should be alright. Right, so I shall see you in a little while. See you later. I have just taken my break as we are about 4.5 hours into the journey today. Always a welcome relief to stretch my legs, have a wee and grab something to eat. Anyway, we are making good time today so far and I've had my break, so let's get back on the road. Right, okay, so I'm back in the truck, I've had my break and you may actually notice I'm parked in a different place. Yeah, that's right, I wasn't happy with where I was parked up there on the road. So a couple of cars moved from these spaces here, so I reversed back. So I'm actually properly off the road. But anyway, it's time to get moving. It's just after 11:30 at night. Still got a couple of hours driving left today. Hopefully the traffic won't be too bad now, this time of night. So we should be there without too much hold up. Pretty quiet as you can see. Not much traffic about now as we come up, getting off at midnight. So I can get up to a decent cruising speed, I think. Get up to 50. Like I say, get this one delivered. The other end of the toll road. Getting the lane for the trucks. That was a bit slow, wasn't it? Quite sure why that was so slow. It's supposed to have a sensor thing in the truck that's prepaid. But anyway. let's just get this one delivered. Nice cruising speed. Trouble is, I think we're going off up here. Oh well. Whoa, blimey. That was a bit deceptive. Whew. That was a bit deceptive. It was in the wrong lane. Perhaps then we did go past some signs. Perhaps they told us which lane to be in. I didn't really notice them, to be quite honest with you. Cool, lucky there was nothing next to me or behind, you know. So I could swap lanes a bit quick there. There was no police cars either, they might not have been that happy. He's swooping across the lanes. I'm ready for cruising speed, I think. Well, this is pretty busy for nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. Right, well, I don't think it's that much further now. Obviously, we go. Oh, why are we slow? Why are we slowing down so much? Look at that. Again. Oh, you keep slowing down, mate. So much. Well, we're still on the motorway, or dual carriageway at least. It's a bit snaky going uphill. A bit more aware this junction coming up. God, I hate these blooming junctions that catch you out. Toll thing. It was closer than this, but anyway. That is one of the only disadvantages of driving in France, is they have all these toll roads, you have to keep stopping. What again? It's so slow to activate, but anyway, God, this is busy here, jeez. There's a serious amount of traffic this time of the morning, early hours. Right, come on, seriously, it can't be that much further now. Oh, car transporter, just caught that. Service station. That's the kind of service station I could have done with earlier instead of my little lay-by. Well, it wasn't much more than a lay-by, was it really? A pretty basic toilet. What's gone wrong with this part of the journey from Calais, because the ETA is miles off. I had an ETA of about 6 hours from Calais. Well, what time did we get into Calais? About 6:30. I know I've had like a 40-minute break or something. And so it's 2:15 in the morning. We still haven't got there yet. Roadworks. One of these sections where it's a bit narrow. Definitely don't like them in the truck. Set of toll booths. God, that is the one thing I don't really like about France. Just get going. Well, say just get going. Get going on the motorway, then you have to keep them in slowing down. Oh, a little bit more responsive this time. Oh God, it starts to blooming rain. Wow. Can you believe it? And we're still not there. Oh, I think this could be the junction coming up. I can just see a road branching off top of the sat nav. Metz, yep. one car. Oh, and not so much traffic down here, which is good, I suppose. Still raining though. That's still a snaky country road as well. Still not there, look, got a load of country road to go down. Now, whoever came up with this ETA from Calais, I think needs a new calculator or something. That's part of 4 o'clock time we get there. Certainly a lot. Oh god, not another section of road with these really close barriers. God, I don't like this at all. This feels so narrow. Well, this looks like we're coming into Metz, so plane. Finally going to get this. We've been driving this forever. Oh, Metz discovered. Wow. Looks like we're going to turn left up the road here, so I think we're keeping the left lane, which is nothing much about. Oh, that's good, I can't really see the light because it's behind the wing, the door mirror. Still haven't changed, come on. So this next set of lights we're turning left. I doubt they'll change by the time we get there. Did. Oh, just. Now I think that could well be my hotel over there where I'll be spending the night when I finally get there. Now I've got to walk there in the rain. Oh god. What a life. Life of a trucker, huh? curb there. Now where are we going? Oh, up here on the right by the looks of it. Oh, not too far to walk in the rain then. Luckily I've got a coat with me. I think it's in here, yeah, before we get to the end of the road. Right. Oh, hope there's somebody here to let me in. Good. Alright, let's get this one parked up. Looks like they want it just over there, which is pretty nice and simple. Get it signed up. And then, like I say, we can walk up the road, get soaking wet, make it to my hotel. Nice straightforward drive in type of a parking spot. Get it nice and straight. So we'll go a smidge further forward. That'll do. That will do. Alright, well, what can I say? Hope you enjoyed that. Wasn't quite the trip I expected. Certainly seemed to take a lot longer than I expected, but anyway. So, wish me luck getting to the hotel and not getting too wet. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye. Well, that's it for today. We have made it to our destination and delivered the load in one piece. So all good there. I hope you enjoyed the video and will join me next time, and of course please subscribe, like and comment. Have a nice day wherever you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.